live in landscape and in portrait mode, which I wanted to do from the beginning. Now let's see here, Bitcoin, significant move today, up to 73,500 almost. Quite impressive move here from Bitcoin. I think it's up around 10% for the week. Let's quickly measure it here. Over 10% in just a week. That's pretty impressive. We already opened some nice positions here, guys. You can see we have a Bitcoin long position. This one we opened when Bitcoin dropped to 61k. Then we have here a Doge short. We just opened it a couple of minutes ago. Already nicely in the profits. We have also an Ethereum short. We just opened a couple of minutes ago, and a Solana short right here. And we can see here Solana's pushing to higher prices. Let's quickly check it out here. So we can see here that the reason I opened this short, because we can see here is massive resistance. I don't think this resistance will hold. Let's see, where can we put our stop loss? Probably here. Let's actually wait for it. I'm gonna move the stop loss in the profit zone once the trade is in the profits. For now, I'm gonna take profits on this trade somewhere around here. When Solana hits $81, we can see we can make quite good gains with this trade, over 7k in profits if Solana will reach that zone. As you know, I'm also going to move the stop loss in the profit zone. It's a strategy that I like to use. Like that, we eliminate all the risks. Now the question here, how far is Bitcoin going to go? We can see here both of them, Solana and Bitcoin, on the 4-hourly already overbought. This means they are up for a correction. Usually when the market is overbought, it means the market got too hot. Many people were been consistently buying, and like that the market got up like this. Now what else do we have here? Let's take a look at some other coins here. Ethereum 2192, also massive resistance exactly here. That's why I don't think we will see a breakout today. Today is also Friday, the weekend is coming, and let's see, actually the American market will open in just 27 minutes, so we might see some surprises. But for now, I'm tending more to the downside because we are in a bear market. If we zoom out a little bit here, we can see here lower high, lower high, lower high, clear downtrend here. And it doesn't look like it's going to stop here. I think this is just a little bit of a relief rally kind of here. Let's see, Ethereum did also, I think, over 15%. Let me quickly check it out here. 25% actually since the bottom here at 1,739. So if you're trading also these smaller moves, you can actually make some good gains. Let's see what else do we have here. We already opened here a position on Ethereum just a couple of minutes ago. Let's see, I'm tending to go more short because the market is probably overbought here on the 4-hourly. That's why I think it's up for a little retracement. Let's see if that will come or not. But for now, I'm tending to go more to the downside because I just don't feel this pump now. Now I don't feel the bullishness and the hype. You know, I'm a super bull when the market is right. But for now, I'm actually thinking that the market is still in a bear market. Also, according to the 4-year cycle that ended in October, we have 1 year bear market now. So technically in October or in September, we might see some pumps to the upside. Until then, or if we're going to see some nice uptrend, of course I'm going to change my opinion. But for now, the market doesn't look good. We can see here lower low after lower low, lower high after lower high. This is not the time to be buying. Now it's time to be conservative and wait for the extreme fear drops. like we had one here. Like here I opened this Bitcoin long, we can see it here, over 3k in the profit, which is quite nice here for Bitcoin. I opened this one at 61k when we had a flash dip, and I already took some profits on this trade, so that's why I'm not worrying at all. We can see here, let's quickly see the position history. We made some very nice gains. Look at this, very nice gains. Look at this, in the past couple of weeks we made some significant gains here on the BTC trade, on the Solana trade, and also on the SUI trade. We had I think one long and a couple shorts, and this one is still open. Besides that, this one they got stopped out, but in the profit zone. I always like to move my stop loss in the profit zone. Like that, I'm eliminating all the risks. Now back to the market here. Let's see what's Solana doing again. Solana 92.48. Here, all of them are at critical resistance right now. All of the altcoins, we can see massive resistance here. Now let's quickly see Bitcoin, which is also on a massive resistance, 73,400. Look at this, we got rejected here so many times, and now I think we will get rejected again. First of all, it's the weekend, it's Friday, the weekend is coming up. Now it's not the time to be going massively long. Now it's the time to be conservative, protect your capital, and wait for the nice opportunities. Should we talk also a little bit about the altcoins? What can we see? Let's talk a little bit about altcoins here. We can see here we have many altcoins here that are today in the red, but this is a trap, guys. Don't get trapped by it. Look at this. Altcoin season is already loading. The fear and greed is not at the extreme fear anymore. So right now it's not time to go massive long, especially after a big move like today. Like you saw, many altcoins are up like 7, 8, 10%. Now it's not the time to FOMO in. Now it's time to wait for the drops, and the drops are always coming. Don't worry about that. Many drops will come, and with that, many more other opportunities. Let's see, what else do we have here? BNB sitting at 675. Solana, we already talked about it. Dogecoin just on 10 cents on the 10 cents mark. Let's see how is our trade doing here for Doge. Okay, Doge trade in the profits. Ethereum trade still floating above. Solana trade also. So yeah, let's see, our entry is quite close to this one. So let's see, I might deleverage this trade a little bit, take some profits, and see what we can do after that. Okay, we can see resistance holding. For us to break above, we need really a good pump up to 75k. That's when we can say that we are out of the downtrend basically, so we can start forming a new uptrend. But until then, I think the market is probably going to move sideways. Over the weekend, I think we'll probably drop a little bit more. Let's see, the American market will kick in just 11 minutes. The US Open is in 11 minutes. Let's see how the stock market will do and how the other assets will do. Now, let's quickly maybe find some more trade opportunities. ADA, yeah, I think ADA is also up for a nice short here. But it's not even at resistance. Resistance would be here at 31. Let's see. I don't know about ADA. Maybe a small position. Yeah. Okay. short opened also for ADA. Here the market is still moving to the upside. Very, very interesting. Solana almost at 92 and 65 cents. What else can we see here? What else can we see in the chart? We can see market overbought. We can see big resistance here. Now we just have to trade it by the books. When would I close the trade? I think around 90, 95. I think that's where I should put my stop loss. Should we do that here at 90? Let's do it here at 90. I'm still gonna wait a little bit. I want to move my stop loss in the profit zone, and then I can go to sleep. I can relax. I don't have to worry about anything now. Let's see Doge here also moving again. Doge 10 cents and 33. We can see it right here. What's gonna happen with Doge? That's the big question. I think Doge also same. We can see here big resistance. We'll probably retest this zone, at least the 9 cent zone. Until then, I don't feel very bullish for Doge now. Also, Elon stopped talking about it, so yeah, have to be careful with that. You know, Elon really didn't talk about Doge for over 1 year. Now let's see what other positions can we start here already. Ethereum almost 2,200. What else can we expect here for Ethereum? We can see here clear resistance. So guys, don't get trapped. Don't FOMO into anything. Always relax and keep your mind calm. It's definitely not time to go in heavy long, especially after such a big pump today. We can see here also even the indicators on CoinMarketCap. Fear and greed sitting at 37. We are not in extreme fear anymore, but just last month we were in extreme fear, and for now we can see even the trend here is downwards on the fear and greed chart, so be careful out there. Okay, Ethereum continues to go for the $2,200. Let's see, maybe we open another trade there. Maybe, let's see. Alright, let's add some more to our trade. Open short. This is quite nice. Okay, Solana also 92.73. Okay, I also want to check out Sui actually. Let's see. Sui also had a nice move today, up 6%. Let's see what else is going to happen here. Okay, 6 more minutes for the US Open. Just 1 second, I want to check the quality of the stream. Okay, the stream. Hi. Okay. Okay, let me quickly see here. Okay. Let's see. Now we are gonna check the comments. Okay, so here we have some viewers. Okay.